Those are definitely daffodils. So today we're gonna clean up this flower bed, right? Then I'm also gonna go ahead and put down my PreEmergent, which means I'm probably gonna do my first mow. I just installed the side yesterday. So in the back, I'm gonna do tenacity, and up front, I'm gonna do prodiamine, and everywhere else I didn't put down side. So that's the plan for today. Of course, I hope that you hang around for the whole video because we're gonna have tons of fun. All right, stay tuned. I forgot something, guys. I think these are ready to be transplanted. Check out those roots. These are Jerusalem hybrids. They're not the huge, ridiculous 8-foot tall ones, but these are going to get about 4 feet. And I think that's gonna give some nice balance to the dahlias I put there as well. So let's get these in the ground, go ahead and transplant them. I really don't know how I'm gonna place them in there. I'll just figure it out, throw them in there and go from there. All right, cool. All right, guys, doesn't look like we're getting this done today. Only got like 2 hours left of sunlight. I'll see you guys in the morning. Well, good morning. I'm joking, it's not morning, I slept in. Listen, I slept in because I've been getting my butt kicked out here, guys. This is the 3rd day in a row for me. I did the side the day before yesterday. Then we started the renovation of the landscape yesterday. And now I'm back out here again, finishing the extension of my flower bed right here. So I am extending the flower bed and switching the cedar for a reason. The reason why I'm switching to the cedar is because I think it looks a little warmer on the eyes. Definitely a more natural look. It's not really clashing with the landscaping and the flowers that I'm gonna be introducing this season. And the smell is magnificent as well. So I got the beautiful cedar smell with those oils leaking. And that's naturally gonna keep away some insects with me starting the garden this year. So, because I got my butt kicked, I have now upgraded. So, guys, I'm all about doing it the hard way at least one time. But the reason why I got this Ryobi set up is so I could get this right here down the line. I knew I would need it one day, and here comes the day. So I got the cultivator attachment. It's $99.99 at your Home Depot. And we're about to put it to the test today to see how it does, right? So right off the bat, I'm gonna tell you that this thing is definitely worth its money. I'm gonna tell you why. You just let it sit there and do its job. That's a 40-volt battery right there. I'm impressed, guys, I'm not gonna lie. Ease of use, easy to put together, easy. And it's doing its job. So I'm gonna pick some of these large chunks out and then clean it up a little bit and start introducing. I think I'm gonna take some of this soil out, hit it one more time, and then I'm gonna start introducing all of the amendments that I'm gonna bring to this area to make this area a little bit more complementing to the other one over here. And then we'll mulch it up and call it good. All right, so I threw down a little bit of peat moss that I had left over from last year's renovation. Then I threw down some vermiculite, some perlite, and then some black cow. A whole bag of black cow. I'm only working with about 4 to 6 cubic feet here. And then additionally, I'm throwing in 2 bags, which is 4 cubic feet of garden soil. And I'm just amending that together. I knew I took about a cubic or 2 cubic feet worth of soil out. I want it to be a good 6 inches of depth of just nice, fluffy, rich soil. And then my secret ingredient that I'm gonna throw a little bit of it in here. And guys, I just kind of eyeballed this and mixed it up. I'm no pro, I'm just mixing it until it feels right and looks right. I'm gonna throw in some X soil from the Carbon Earth Company. So we're gonna get some X oil in there with them peptides in there and see how that does. I think the Dhalias and everything else I'm gonna be introduced into this area is really gonna like this garden bed that I've made for them. So let's get this mixed up and keep it moving, yeah? No. This. I'm recording now.
Oh, no, I'm good, man.
Say, man. He said I'm good, man.
You want to do my grass?
I'm doing my grass, people. Co-workers. He used to be my neighbor. He came by to check on the house. And he picked up some butternut squash. So let's talk about this prodiamine application, guys. This is my first time doing the wettable granulars. And I'm doing the wettable granulars because it gives you a lot more control over your application, which is what I need since I did the sod, right? Yeah, 0.4 ounces. I got a scale in the house, or 1.5 level teaspoons per 1,000 square feet. So I got 3,000 square feet, which means I'm going to want 0.4, 0.8, 1.2 ounces of this in my tank. So this also says use a minimum of 1/2 gallon of water to 1,000 square feet, which is cool because I'm gonna do 1 gallon of water to 1,000 square feet because that's how my sprayer is calibrated. So I'm gonna do that instead. But check it out. So we're doing a split app, right? We're gonna do a split app. I'm only doing 0.37, 0.4 ounces per 1,000 square feet. I'm gonna go ahead and knock out my neighbors because what would life be without great neighbors? And then I'm gonna knock out mine. So we're just gonna run through it real quick. It's that simple. Make sure you calibrate your sprayers like I already discussed, and we'll come back in about 4 weeks and do another application to take us through the summer. Let's get it done.
Hey, turf therapy, one quick question. I noticed that the wind is blowing. Do you make any modifications for the wind?
So the wind is blowing, like he said, and I will make a modification for the wind. I'm gonna try to not walk inside of the wind. You see I have my proper PPE on. Ideally, you don't wanna do this when it's windy. The wind isn't terrible and it comes and it goes, so we're gonna move forward with it. When you're doing this, guys, you're gonna wanna make sure that you're kinda treat it like painting, right? So you wanna paint yourself into a corner with an escape route. For applications like this, you don't really wanna track your feet through it because you're just spreading those materials all over. So again, the reason why we're doing this split app is because in our area, we have a lot of crabgrass pressure, and the summer when it comes, that heat is pretty hot. And what happens over time is that heat will break down this barrier that the prodiamine is creating. So what we want to do is make sure we make it through the entire season with good crabgrass cover, because crabgrass can germinate not just in the early spring, but in the late spring and sometimes in the early summer as well. So that's why we're doing a split application to make sure we get that extended coverage through the time periods we need it the most. That's pretty much it. So not gonna have you hang around and watch me finish my lawn here. You already watched me do my neighbors. So once again, thank you for stopping by Turf Therapy, where we are healing lawns and souls. And I'll see you again for your weekly dose of therapy with Rob.
In the morning.